Hello and welcome to another episode of Outlanders. We're up to episode 10, I think. I really lose track at times how many I've done. And we're starting things off once again at our base, where we have done a fair bit of changes over the last little while. So last I left you, I had just finished off this little bit and this little, this little window, I guess you can call it. But in the meantime, I've also put in all of the storage. It took quite a while to dig it out and make sure it's all there. I put in some beam blocks at the top and at the bottom and on the sides just to decorate a bit. Now all of this is the stuff that came out of the big hole in the ground and all the chests that were sitting there. So you can see I've cleaned this area up a fair bit, and we've now got ourselves, let's have a look, we've got ourselves, what's that, 8 shulker boxes of dirt plus a little bit more there and there. We've got ourselves a lot of cobblestone, that's what, 26 stacks I think, and then some more and some more, so that's probably around 30 stacks, 30 shulker boxes. We've got ourselves a lot of stone as well, so lots of stone, lots of that, and all the other resources as well. So not so much of the basalt or black stone or other things, but it is going to be a lot easier now to gather up the resources that we need if we're going to be building with this kind of stuff. And of course I did a little standard, a little standard item elevator just there. Now, I've been told by a very, very reliable source in Master Eel that there is a relic that he's managed to obtain or find or discover of some sort. And us being the evil gentleman, or evil emperor I think we can say, of the Spike Kingdom, we want it. Now, he's not quite online at the moment, so we're going to have to wait until he does come on to figure out what we want to do with it. But we do definitely want to keep it. As I turn my face back towards you, we definitely want the relic, so we're definitely going to need to keep it safe somewhere. Now, I don't know exactly what it looks like or what the item actually is, but I have been told there are also many fakes about, so it could be interesting to see how things go with this and see what is going to come of it. Now, I'm thinking that a nice little vault somewhere might be good. And since I've dug this area out and I can't really be bothered digging out another one, this area might be just about perfect to start with. So, assuming it's just a straight item instead of a block, I might dig this out and do a little bit of a redstone door here. I think would do just about fine. So, might quickly do that and come back when I've got something to show you. And after a little bit of decoration, I've got myself a little bit of a hidey hole in here, just decorated with some beam blocks and some azalea trees, just unbone mute. They're all just on the decoration floor down there, which I think looks pretty good. The red and the green really do give off the vibe. Now, I haven't done anything on the top at the moment because I want to do a bit of a key activated door. Now, I've never really built one of these, so I'm going to have to do a bit of a tutorial and a bit of a look up on how to do this. So it might be that I need to cut back a little bit here, but the general idea is that it's going to look something like this. Maybe not all stone, but in the end it's going to look something like this. Like, just imagine the dirt is stone for a second, so you can't really see what's behind it. And hopefully anyone who is watching, or anyone who does try and get in, does try and use the key rather than just goes around the other way around, because that would be cheating, wouldn't it? So let me just get rid of this for the time being and figure out how to get the door in, and then we can move on to another piece of today's episode. And I couldn't really come up with a design that I liked for, or found a design that I liked for the piston door, or just a key activated door that is going to make this flush with the door, with the wall. So I'm just going to make it a nice stone wall like that for the time being and see how we go, because I think that it's going to be pretty secure, and well, maybe not the most secure, but it will be secure enough for the time being. So, what I want to do now, before I head over to Eels and try and take that relic, is to stockpile some armor. Now, obviously I've got 133 levels, which is a little bit down from what it used to be, but that definitely means that we can stockpile ourselves some armor, use up some of these levels that we've got to have ourselves perhaps a second enchanted set of diamond armor, if not netherite. Don't exactly have any netherite spare at the moment, so at least the armor that I can wear would be good enough. So if I can dump this off, and not the stick, but if I can dump a lot of these things off and see how we go. Get rid of that. Hopefully that works correctly. Get rid of that. And hopefully that still works. Yes, it does. So that shouldn't be too much longer, and we should get ourselves a full set of armor. Now let's just have a look. Once I get back to my ender chest, let's have a look at what we've managed to stockpile from ender cities. And looking at that, I really thought I had a lot more armor than that. With the helmet, you can see there's 3 different types of protection there, which isn't going to help me much. I got a lot of protection type of stuff in here, although a couple of them breaking as well, which is somewhat helpful, and those are the only 2 that can actually be combined. So, let's see, do we have got protection, 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 and we'll just, or wait, I might leave it fire protection instead. So get rid of those 2 protections, and get the 2 fire protections. Now I'm going to have to head over to, or find myself the anvil, which is just there, and slowly combine these things. Hopefully it isn't going to take as many levels as I hope, as I think, but yeah, that could be a while. It's fire protection 4, and that is better the other way. No, it's not. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go and create and go and find some more armor pieces and some more armor, what do we call them? Armor enchantments, that's what I'm looking for. More armor enchantments from the villager trading station that the rest of the Lag crew has over here, and get myself some emeralds, which I just forgot, and see how we go. So definitely on the way to another armor set, I hope. And there we go. As you can see, I've now got myself a fully enchanted set of gear, including an elytra, which I actually had to go buy from Char's shop. So thank you, Char, for selling those things. But this new set should keep me afloat if I do die, at least with the armor. I wasn't able to get myself any tools. As you can see, I'm completely out of levels. It cost me 121 levels just to get all that, and some of those enchantments went very expensive to put on. So yeah, it was pretty expensive, and now I need to dump all this into here somewhere where I don't lose it. Got a lot of random things in here as well, like a blaze rod and some gas tears and some diamonds, which I probably should leave out, and some gunpowder for when I need it. So yeah, a lot of random things in here that I don't really need. So now I'm just waiting for Eel to get on, and then I can go ahead with my plans to liberate him of the relic. Well, it appears that Master Eel has managed to get her on. It's been probably about 10-20 minutes since I last recorded, and we are ready to go. So I think I'm fully kitted up. I've got my armor, got my shield, got my trident, got my sword, got everything I need. I probably should actually put... Probably should not fall off my base like that, because that would be very silly. But I think I am ready to go and steal the Eye of the Relic, or whatever it is. Relic of the Eye or something or other. I really forget the name. So let's dump off some of our things, and it should be enough. So trident, thankfully it's raining, so I don't have to use my rockets, and let's do a sneaky attack in. So cue dramatic music, I think, if I can find any. So I wonder if he's about. It's in his base, and this is probably the silly way to go in because I don't know how to get in. So we'll just fly in and sneak around. Ah, there he is. I don't think he's... hopefully he didn't see me. Hopefully he didn't see me. Oh, he did see me. This is not good. Oh. So, nice farm. Go Mags. Yes, nice indeed. Good. Just have to wait for the perfect opportunity to kill him. Maybe he's typing. No. Stupid. Okay, so I got his stuff. There's the Eye of the Relic. Alright, let me just quickly dump off these things. but definitely not the Eye of the Relic. We've got the Eye of the Relic. Hopefully it didn't do anything else. And we can get out of here. We have successfully stolen the Eye of the Relic. Hopefully it's the right one, but I'm pretty sure it is. He's been holding on to him for a little while, and the mission is complete. And yes, obviously he's going to want it back. Yes, I'm nowhere. I'm not at my... Definitely not at my base. So, let's hide this in the super secret vault that even I can't find. Yeah, I did mess up, I guess, but never mind. We are definitely a dark entity, so that's... I'm pretty sure he's going to come calling. So let's dump off some of our other things that we're not going to want taken from us, and see if he's going to come calling. So, now that we've stolen the Eye of the Relic, we definitely want to make sure that Eel doesn't get his hands on the correct one, or the true one. So we're going to create ourselves another Eye of the Relic, but this time, just to make sure it's different, we're going to call it, let's see, Eye of the Relic. So this is the fake one, or the other one was enchanted too, wasn't it? Oh, that's going to be interesting. How do I make sure it's enchanted? Because that one appears to be lodestoned, I think. So I do have the ability to make a lodestone one. So let's make sure we've got a nice purple one. And it shouldn't be too hard, I would have thought. I just need netherite and some other things, and we should be good to go. So let me get... Where did I put my precious items? In there. Do I have a netherite? Yes, I do. 1 plus that one there. So where is lodestone? I need chiseled stone blocks. That shouldn't be too hard to get because I've got lots of stone. Bam! Ow! That hurt. Okay, stone. So I've got plenty of stone. Stone. Really don't like flying back and forth everywhere, but it can't be helped. Okay. So chiseled stone blocks, which should be obtainable, I think, by putting it in this. There we go. No, that one. None of those. Then a lodestone. There we go. Then I simply put the lodestone down, enchant it, and there we go. So I've got myself a very, very convincing Eye of the Relic. And I'm going to keep this one on me that way, so if Eel comes about, he's going to take back the fake Eye of the Relic. Gotta say, I'm kind of nervous waiting for Eel to make his eventual return, because I'm very, very certain he will. But there's no point just waiting about. So if we keep putting away things a lot like this, and once again this thing is stuffed up, it really needs to figure out a little bit better as to why that's going on. But if I just do that, and like that, and then wait here for a little bit, it should... And then of course I can just put those things back manually, I suppose. So the beam blocks can go... If I can... Yeah, let's see, the beam blocks go over there, so I should have... What's that? That's 9, that's 15 or so stacks. I've got... a little bit there. Got... Let's see, where's the andesite? The andesite goes in that chest. The cobble goes in that chest. There's a lot of cobble on there. And so on. Did I hear something? Appears the skies are clear. Okay, so if we make our way back up the top, there's a few more things I want to do. So, one of the things I've been thinking about as well is to... Oh no. Okay, so he definitely is... I'm pretty sure he's coming. And that is a bit scary, so yeah. I'm going to be very careful, I suppose. Hide? I don't want to hide in the vault, because that would reveal where the relic, Eye of the Relic is. I don't want to go into the nether, because that would just be cheating. But he is definitely on his way. So anyway, one of the things I was thinking of doing is changing all of this area into Crimson Nillion, the red nether land, I think it is called. So something like this. If I put that and just give you a bit of an example. Oh, there he is. Can I survive? And the answer is no, I died. But the thing is, he didn't take the Eye of the Relic. Well, that wasn't exactly where I expected to land. But I suppose he has definitely taken the Eye of the Relic, which is definitely not what we want, or it's definitely what we wanted, because it's not the true Eye of the Relic, is it, remember? It's hidden. You'll never find it. Yes, you will find it. And of course, Eel is continuing to make lots of threats as to he's going to make it back. This is not over here, it's going to get it back. Yeah. I mean, given how badly I performed in the 1v1 battle against him, I'm pretty sure he probably will get it back. But unless he watches my video, which I kind of hope he does and doesn't at the same time, he's never going to find that the vault is over on that side with everything that I ever hold dear. So it's going to be over there somewhere, and the Eye of the Relic is definitely hidden over there. Wink. Anyway, after all of that, yes, Master Eel still doesn't know where the relic is, and hopefully he never will, but it seems the War of the Relic is now on. We might have to recruit some friends in the near future, but for now, let's just hope he doesn't find it. And moving on to the last bits of today's episode, yes, I'm pretty sure I like this new section where I'm going to cover the rest of, or at least the surrounding bits of the base with Crimson Nilium and probably some netherrack and some, whatever that is, magma blocks. So I think it's going to work pretty well. It's just going to give a little bit more of an evil vibe and another kind of vibe to the base, which is what I'm looking at doing mostly. So I don't think I've got enough netherrack to completely surround the base, but for the time being it should work. Now, does this do one? It does. So that's going to be a little bit, I'm going to be limited by how much I can do depending on the bone meal, which is a little bit unfortunate because I think I've got more bone meal than I've got Crimson Nilium or netherrack, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, I think I'm going to work on that and finish off today's episode by saying thank you very much for watching. We're going to see you in the next one, in which we're going to have probably a little bit more stuff of the War of the Relic. Till then, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!